Hello, Alyssa Weinzimmer, vocal health educator and founder of Voice Body Connection here. It's time for some talk about breathing in my How to Warm Up video series. So last week we talked about letting the belly be soft through a belly massage. And today we're going to talk about what we do on the exhalation, which is actually engaging the belly muscles. So this is a little bit confusing, right? Because when someone says to you, breathe, your body doesn't totally know what to do because it doesn't even know whether the person's telling you to breathe in or breathe out. What kind of breathing are you supposed to do? So when we start to get a little bit clearer about what's happening on different parts of the breath, it becomes much clearer what to tell our body to do and also when our body needs to let go. So last week we talked about how the inhalation is a recovery that allows us to let go. And the best thing we can do with the muscles of our belly is to let them go and let them be soft, like the belly massage taught us last week, and also like we learned with the breathing, tense and release but backwards video last time we did breathing. So now this time we're going to talk about what happens with our breathing when we are actually making the sound and the sound is flowing up and out of us. I want to start with a metaphor here. So this metaphor is that your voice is like a toothpaste tube, right? And if we're holding the toothpaste tube upright and we squeeze the toothpaste tube at the bottom and it's of course open, then all of the toothpaste goes up and out of the tube in the upward direction, which actually, incidentally, is the direction in which our sound leaves us. However, if we squeeze the toothpaste tube in the middle, some of the toothpaste goes down, some of it goes up, and then we have to do more work later to take the toothpaste down at the bottom of the tube and squeeze it back up. If you've ever had a partner or someone you live with get upset with you about how you use your toothpaste tube, my friends, this is why, okay? So, we're gonna squeeze the toothpaste tube of our voice from the bottom, which means we're gonna engage the lowest abdominal muscles. Now, how do you do this? A fun way to tap into this idea is to think that you just bought a pair of skinny jeans that are one size too skinny for you. So you need to really pull your low belly in order to get that low belly sucked in. And can you even see how my rib cage actually got larger, not smaller when I did this? Because it sent energy upwards. That's what we want, right? Now, when you're actually speaking, you may be doing this action just to a very small degree if you don't need a lot of support, or if you're about to shout across a train station to get someone's attention, you might use this action with a lot of force, right? So we're gonna practice this action at a sort of moderate level on the sound shh. And here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put our hand on our low belly. I'm putting my thumb right over my navel, right over my belly button, and we're gonna go shh. And then of course, we're going to let go, because if we don't let go in between the shh and the let go, then we can't do it again, right? So this is the shh, let it go exercise, as I like to call it, and here's how it goes. Shh, let it go. Shh, let it go. You don't need to say the let it go, I'll do that for you. Ready? Shh, let it go. Shh, let go. Shh, let go. Shh, let go. Shh, let go. Now, you're going to do this 8 times is what I recommend. If you put your hand on your chest, what's actually happening when I squeeze from the bottom of the toothpaste tube on the exhalation is there's a teeny little bounce of my chest upwards, right? Makes sense because the toothpaste is moving in that direction. Here we go. Shh. I sort of exaggerated that for you so you can see it. Shh. Shh. Right? What we don't want is this. That's compression in the downward direction. That's what I like to call a poopy breath. I got that from my teacher, Leslie Kaminoff, where sound's going or energy is going in the downward direction, which is not the way it gets out of us. It comes out of us up and out. So instead we want shh, shh, where there's freedom, there's movability, there's release through the top of the chest, and it's not totally rigid, it's not moving at all, it's just gently bouncing because there's energy flowing through your whole system or the tube of your voice up and out. Does this make sense? I hope it does. Obviously you can't answer me in this moment, although I hope you did. So let's do it 8 times. Here we go, ready? Shh, let go, shh, let go, shh, let go, shh, let go, shh, 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 shh. And how about 1/9 one that's long for good measure? The quality of that sound is easy. It's flowing through the shape of the articulators, making an SH sound at the top of the tube, and it's not pressed, it's not pushed, right? If I go back to that contracting thing that I did before, listen to the different quality of the sound. Shh, shh. You can hear how there's a lot of extra tension in that sound, or you can start to be curious about whether you're noticing it in yourself. So practice the shh, let it go exercise in order to activate that low belly, or sometimes we call it transverse abdominis support. That's the deepest layer of these low abdominal muscles. Although truly I do think it's all three layers that are involved in this exercise. The rectus abdominis, the obliques, and the transverse abdominis. Enjoy, let me know if you have any questions. This was a big overview of stuff that I go a lot more deeply into in my How Your Voice Works online class. So if you're confused, just leave me a comment. Let me know what you want to know about breathing. Okay, I will see you next week for sound.